Y'all go to TheBellLife.com, enter to win this 2022 YZ 250X.
With electric start and a Recluse auto clutch.
Can't beat that button.
Every $5 spent an entry to win.
Help us out.
Man, it's freaking bright out here. It's like October 24th and it's gonna be 80 degrees today. So it's crazy weather right now. But what's going on, everybody? Trey will be over in a little bit. He's still on the treadmill, doing something a little bit different, but kind of the same, different place, I guess you could say. So I'll start off over here in my driveway. Y'all have seen it. We filmed a couple of videos over there and then under here. That's Michael's truck. All over the place, but man, I think I'm getting cold too. When we first got this house, the driveway was just, obviously, just the driveway. And then this was a hill. I mean, it went over right here. And you can kind of see there's a road right over here. It's pretty, I mean, we're probably standing right here. We're probably 15-20 feet down. So that's how much fill is right here. I mean, there's all kinds of fill. You all know Brian, he lives right there. His family's had a business for over 100 years. They do construction and all kinds of stuff. Well, over the past, how long have we been here? Since 2015. They've been, if they get jobs where they rip out like a concrete driveway or a blacktop driveway or whatever, just been having them dump it right here, all of this. Because what I want to do here eventually is, you know, the lean-to was already here on the house when we got it, but it started to fall over the hill. Stupid screen's going down. Right about here, and kind of wanting to flatten this out for some parking, you know, especially because when these kids got older and they started driving, and then there's 20 vehicles in the driveway. You know, when I used to work at, my work van would sit there, and then Amy would park at this top parking spot, and then normally my truck would go under here, and then the kids started driving, and Michael's got 2 vehicles. He's got his his truck, and then he drives a car to work. So I mean, you all know how it is when those kids start driving you need a parking lot, basically. And friends come over and it's just a mess. There's nothing more annoying than have to come out and move a vehicle, especially in the middle of the winter or something, because somebody can't get out or whatever. But so we started filling all this in. Well, it's been like this for, man, I don't know how long it's been like this for. Probably a couple years now. A couple years it's been like this. And I did all this with the little orange Kubota tractor you've all seen in some of the videos down at the property. But Trey actually wants to extend his driveway, and I'll go over and show you all that in a minute. But so in the middle of extending that, I'm gonna have to dig out a bunch of dirt, a bunch of rock and stuff, and I'm gonna bring it over here, and I want to start squaring this off. So I'm gonna go a little bit further this way, and then, you know, turn right and square. I can get on this line right here. See how it kind of goes that way? Well, I'm gonna cut some of these bushes down and go straight through here. So it's basically like another 10 feet over here. So this is all square. And then back here at the back, obviously it looks like crap from the, you know, that's our street right there. You can see it when you pull in. See, this needs to be square off of this and then go over. So what I'm trying to get at is more parking, and then eventually we want to take this lean-to off and actually put a garage here. Hopefully like I think we can get it like 25 feet long and maybe 25 feet wide. But, you know, that's down the road. But gonna use the fill for that. You can see there's concrete and stuff in there now, all kinds of stuff. But I'm gonna have to get some I don't know if I need to extend this gutter drain or not, because this is gonna get ripped off eventually. But I need to get some PVC fittings, extend onto that. I think that one down there in the woods is long enough. That one's coming from the drain in the middle of the driveway over there. But definitely gonna have to hook onto this one and go out. But This will all come a little bit later. I'm gonna basically just dig over at Trey's house. We'll walk over there now. Dig over at Trey's house for a while and just put all of that stuff into a pile. And then Brian's got a dump trailer, and I'm gonna take that and just start loading it into that dump trailer, and then taking it, because Trey's house is over there, but it would take forever, a bucket at a time, to come from back there all the way over to here. So I'd rather just use a, you know, a trailer, a dump trailer or whatever. But so we brought the skid steer home, I think Saturday. We brought it home. Yeah, we brought it home Saturday, and I just took it up to the car wash and washed it off a little bit. It was so freaking, it's still muddy, but dusty and muddy from doing the bridge down at the property. It was crazy, but I couldn't even see out of the windows. But over at his driveway, he's done a bunch of work over here, but you guys, I mean, I think he got this place in '99. So, you know, of course, there's 2 box trucks, and man, sorry, I don't know if I'm getting a cold or not, but Garen rotates box trucks. So one day he'll drive the one box truck, and then the next day he'll drive the other box truck or whatever. So this is kind of the driveway. You all have seen it in a bunch of different things, but so he doesn't want to widen it this way. The problem we're having is this corner right here. And I actually don't know if I said that in other videos, but Garen actually bought the Duramax from Trey. So that's who's got the Duramax. Just trying to answer all the questions. But so what we're having is, if you got a trailer, like right there, we still have the railroad ties from the bridge on the trailer, and you're coming around this corner, and there's 2 box trucks right here, it's extremely tight to make it between the barn and the box trucks. So Trey wants to extend the driveway up the hill toward the goat pen. So that's Dad's Miata. And then I think we're gonna line the driveway with railroad ties, I think is his plan. I'm not sure, but so we'll probably go from, you know, right through here up the hill. So all, I mean, obviously there's like a lot of fill right there that needs to be taken out. So he said we can go as, you know, as far as we want. So I was just gonna go as far to have enough fill, but I mean, it jumps up right here like, you know, 3 or 4 feet, and then of course it goes way up there. But I'm probably thinking to maybe like right here where I'm at. So we'll go from the end of the driveway to here. So what is that, 25 feet or something? And then he wants to take, and he's needed gravel for a long time, but gravels are crazy expensive right now. But so go from here and then maybe go straight across and then straight down that way, and then maybe line it with railroad ties. Not 100% sure, but what I was gonna do is get the skid steer unloaded and just start digging. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna take put the dirt at, but I'll have to figure that out. But anyways, changing it up a little bit, we came back to the houses to do some work and stuff, and just thought I just wanted to show you all before, you know, obviously what it looked like, and then maybe it'll look a little bit different when we're done, obviously. But we'll be back here in a minute. I got my helper. Blake, say hi. So she likes when I'm here because we can ride around the skid steer together. But we go ahead and start digging, and then probably set you all up on a time lapse here in a second, and then see how far we can get. I don't know how many. Like I said, we're only going to go for, you know, 3 or 4 hours a day or something, so it might take a little while to do it, but we'll get her done. Blake, say bye. Oh, we made it about 10 minutes. She's wanting to feed the goats, she said. Feed them. I think the goats are fighting over the feed. They fighting? Leg. Leg. Are they fighting? We do this every day. I think I showed you all that a couple videos ago or something, but should be right up there for a second. That's how far we made it. So just started digging. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of fill, so I'm just going back and forth and putting the fill down over in dad's yard, and then when we get that dump trailer, I'll just load it up from there and pull it up dad's driveway. So that's kind of where we're at, though. There's going to be a lot of fill, it looks like. I mean, to come another, 15 feet this way, there's going to be a lot, because I'm standing on the roof of the Duramax right now. Is how tall this is back here. But Amy had to run up to the courthouse and get the tags for her new car. And then I think she's got to run to the grocery and stuff. So gonna watch her for a little bit, and then I think she's getting tired. She's about ready. You ready for a nap? But we'll stand here and play with the goats, then maybe get back in the skid steer and go a little more and keep on chipping away. All right, I got you all on a skid on the hill. Amy's back home, so baby's over there taking a nap, so we'll... Well, I have no idea how long that time lapse was, because I walked over to the GoPro and it says your GoPro turned itself off because it was too hot. So it's not even, I mean, I think it's like 73 or 74 out. It's supposed to get to like 78, but whatever. So, but anyways, you all kind of get the gist here. Obviously just trying to make this a little bit lower than this so I can put gravel on it. But I think I'm going to try to go, this is basically 2 bucket wides right here. I think I'm going to try to go maybe 2 more bucket wides, or maybe just 1 more bucket wide. I'm not sure. See how far Trey wants to go back, but our pile is getting massive. I don't exactly know how much fill I've got to need over there, but I think I'm going to have enough. That's like, I don't know, 10 feet tall, 11 feet tall. I don't know how wide it is. I ain't got no measuring tape. More railroad ties. But that's kind of the gist. I gotta probably, here's the end of the driveway about right here. It's probably gonna come straight through here and up. I think I'm just gonna go to about maybe like right here, so maybe like 1.5 buckets wider, and then I mean that'll put that box truck back here. So I mean the front of it will be like this side, so I mean that'll be plenty to turn around. I think that's kind of the gist. I don't want you all just to see time lapses all day long, because it's probably boring or whatever, but keep going a little bit and see where we're at. Alrighty, and we're back. So we went to the gym and worked out, and I think you all already saw this video, but I tell you what, working out with these tattoos, man, this fresh, they're freaking, I mean, I'm sure we said it in another video, but man, those have been the worst to date, how bad they freaking hurt to work out with. But worked out and came back, and it's about 7 o'clock now. I've been going for, I don't know, maybe a couple more hours, but it's crazy on camera. It doesn't look like very much. It actually doesn't look like a whole lot in person either, but there is a lot of dirt right here. This thing's making all kinds of noises sitting here, but there's the pile. as you can tell, it's taller than us, or it's higher than us right now in some spots. But don't exactly know if I'm going to need this much fill or not, but it'll come in handy around here somewhere. That's kind of where we are. As you can tell, it's almost the same level as the driveway right there, and maybe another half bucket wide right here. But then of course this has to go down a lot. And then Trey was out here talking before, maybe going all the way to this freaking bush, but I'll tell you what, man, that's a lot. I was thinking, he said what he wants to be able to do is come back here with everything you see right here, back here, and be able to come behind the garage and turn around with a trailer with all this stuff sitting here. So I'm like, I was thinking one more, so right here, this line, a bucket wider than that, so maybe to right there. That's how wide I was thinking. But I don't know, I'm gonna take it that far back and then we'll see what he thinks. But you know, I'm like almost at the top of the box truck right now, so there's just a lot of dirt that needs to come out. So I'm gonna have to get the dump trailer and start moving this stuff over to the house, because I'm freaking running out of room to put dirt. I don't know, maybe I can just keep going all the way back through here. But what I did down at the property is I moved all that dirt, and then it sat there for like 2 weeks or something, and then I started moving the dirt back around, and I forgot what the property looked like before I started. So I think it's operator error, obviously. I don't have any idea what I'm doing, just moving dirt around. But that's the end of day one, so we'll go in and eat and stuff. It'll be a half a second for you all, but I'll come back out tomorrow and keep going on it. Be back. And we're recording. Only been like a half a second for you all, but it is about 6:30 on day 2. I think this is, right? Yeah, day 2. Didn't record a whole lot today because it's pretty much the same stuff over and over again, so try not to bore you all too much. But we Trey came out here today, and we're definitely gonna have to do like a railroad tie retaining wall, because it's getting too deep. I thought I could just, well, I'll show you. I thought I could just take and, you know, grade this over like I did down at the property with the driveway, but it's gonna be way too much. But so obviously still got to move this trailer out of the way and then start cutting right here, and then this line's got to go over there more to the left. But got a pretty decent amount done today. It's getting flatter and flatter. But as you can tell here, I don't know, what is this? Is this 5 feet? It's probably 5 feet, probably 5 feet tall right here. I don't know how far back we are. Trey came out again today and we were talking. He's like, you can go all the way to the goat pen. I'm like, we'll have enough dirt right here to make mom and dad's. We can just make this all level across here. There's a freaking crap load of dirt. But I think what we're gonna do is, I think I got this line pretty straight, kinda. Need to do some more cutting right here, but and then get this corner to a 90. Right now it's like a sweeping deal, so I need to go in here and then come this way, I guess, and then get all of this stuff straight with the driveway. So there's still quite a bit that's got to come out of here. But I think we've added, I still haven't measured it, but I'm guessing that's 25 feet, something like that. But you can imagine all of this stuff back here now. You know, we'll have to have the wall right here, but so I mean, that should be enough for him to pull around the driveway and do whatever you want to do with trailers and stuff and not get hung up. But this is the amount of dirt we got so far. A lot. I think when I started today, the pile was like right there, and I added that so far. But the driveway kind of goes right here, and we're going to continue straight and then right into there. So this line looks pretty good. Like I said, still need to do some touching up through there, but when we were talking, I'll show you all here in a little bit, but back in the back behind my house where the air conditioner is and stuff over there, it drops off like a cliff. I think you all saw at the beginning of the video. So might take this dirt, it's like 80% rock, so it's not just dirt, it's not like topsoil or anything, but and we'll take and just thing the light back up, square off the driveway, and then start filling in behind the house to kind of level where we did the cistern and stuff and the doors, kind of level that off so it's not a cliff anymore. So I think we're going to start Saturday doing that. It's right now it's what day is it? It's Tuesday the 25th, I think, right? Yeah, Tuesday the 25th. So we're gonna, it's supposed to rain all night tonight, so it might kind of put a stop on things for a day or so, but that'll give me time. I gotta run to Lowe's or Home Depot or something, and I got the driveway drain. I showed you all that. The driveway drain, there's 2 driveway drains, the gutter drain, 2 gutter drains. I think there's 4 drains I'm gonna need to connect onto and lengthen them out, because when we start dumping this dirt, I don't want it to cover all the drains up, obviously. So it's supposed to just rain tonight and then just be cloudy tomorrow, so hopefully I might be able to get that done tomorrow, and then on maybe to be dry enough Thursday to start going back here again. But so I don't know if I explained that well enough, but basically we're going to take, I'm going to continue tidying all this up, move that trailer, cut that in, and then start moving the dirt over to my house and see how much fill we're going to need. Like if I need a lot more fill, then Trey said we'll just go further back on this. So, but now, I mean, it still kind of leaves them room, you know, get a lawnmower up here or whatever to cut the, I think the whole purpose of this is you don't want to have to cut any grass, which is nice because it sucks cutting grass. But with leaving this, just leave enough room for him to get up here with the mower and mow the, you know, this, which only take like 5 minutes. So anyways, that's where we're at. End of day 2. Tomorrow might be a putting drain in and stuff day, and then maybe back at it again on Thursday. But a little bit bigger project than I anticipated, but that's what that thing's for, right? But this driveway is going to be, I think this driveway is like the size of the property driveway. If you take this garage out of there, it would be the same size as that. So we got to get gravel and everything, but we'll be back. All right, getting ahead of myself a little bit. It's day 3. Yesterday it freaking was it yesterday that it rained all day? I think yesterday it rained all day, and then well, rained till about 8 or 9 in the morning, and it just spit rain and overcast all day yesterday, so it was kind of nasty. So I helped Amy watch the baby and stuff while she was downstairs editing videos. And then today, kind of back on it. So where we're at right now is, you all saw the dirt pile back there. It's ginormous, and I'm not sure how much fill I'm gonna need back here at my house. So what we're doing is, I'm getting all the drains lengthened. So I'll show you. So that is that driveway drain from that grate right there. And what I'm trying to do is, from the edge of the house to I think it's basically to where this pipe is hanging out now is 30 feet wide. So from the edge to there is 30 feet. So eventually, you know, down the road, it'd be nice to tear this lean-to off and have a garage right here. So I try to make it 30 feet wide by, I think we measured it, it'd be like 25 feet deep. So technically like a 3-car garage, because I don't know if you all been watching our basement remodel and stuff, that's not really a garage anymore. It can just fit the motorcycles in there, the Harleys. So the plan is, I'm lengthening there's 3-inch PVC there to lengthen that one. I think I'm just going to add on 5 feet, and then that drain right there, that's 4-inch PVC. That's from that drain in the driveway. And I lengthened that. It used to be just about right here. So this whole, this where we're standing used to be down there, just like that, a hill. So this is a lot of fill that's already here, you know, just to make a bigger parking area. So I lengthened this gutter drain. I just did that a minute ago. So it's way down there. There's no way we're gonna go any further past that. Garen leaving, he's got back. So I got a little bit of 4-inch PVC left. It's just a little bitty, I don't know, it's like 1.5 feet. I'm just gonna add on to that 4-inch to get it down that way, because we don't have to go that way a whole lot more to make this 30 feet wide. So that's 3 drains. And then, believe it or not, can't see them, I'll show you in a little bit. There's 2 more drains over there. There's one right there, it's in the dark for you guys, but that's the, when we had the basement waterproof, that's the drainage pipe that runs around the house. That's 4-inch. And then there's another piece of 3-inch in here that is from the sump pump that we had added, that EverDry did all that when they did the basement. So what I'm planning on doing, if I think we'll have enough fill, like Trey said, I just start bringing this fill over here, and if I need more, I'll make his driveway bigger. So the plan is we keep the side-by-side and stuff in there to level this out. So we're up, I'll show you, I don't know, up quite a bit. So that right there, that's how high up we are. So I'd like to bring it level from there all the way with the driveway out. So I need to lengthen, where'd that thing go? Try to find it. There it is right there. It took forever to find it before. But that's the sump pump drain right there. You can see the end of it. Might hook onto that and run it down to the trees a little more. But this is kind of past the house. So obviously what I'm going to do is just level this out and then just kind of work all this together, because I'm not going to level the whole yard out. That'd be crazy. But just trying to make it to where it's easier to get stuff in and out of there too. So I'm going to go ahead and get all these lengthened real quick. And the days are so screwed up here. After this, me and Trey got to film another video, or finish a video for the vlog, and then go work out and all that. And I might work on his backyard a little more. And then I think tomorrow I'm gonna go pick Brian's dump trailer up and start making freaking trips from over at Trey's house to, I guess, right here, and just start dumping along through here. So, and obviously get back there. So still quite a bit of stuff to do. Said it like 3 or 4 times already, but it's a lot bigger job than I thought it was gonna be. But we'll keep her going. Be back. Alrighty, I have no idea what day it is. I think the last clip you all saw was extending the drains behind my house. I think we're just gonna take it, start dumping, and then see if I need to lengthen it, you know, further or not, and kind of go from there. But just picked up got a little dump trailer. Brian, you guys seen him in all the motorcycle videos and stuff. This is his. Someone picked it up. I think it's like 10 feet long by, I don't know how big it is, but he said just fill it up to about here. So here's our pile. So I don't know how many trips this is going to be. And he said to leave the truck running to charge the battery for the dump trailer as I'm doing this. So pretty decent sized pile. So I think we're just going to take this, get all of this over there, and see where that puts us at, and then kind of move from there. But go up there, it's finally dried out back here. Go up there and grab the skid steer and get all this stuff over to my house. And then after we get this over there, then we'll see where we're at over there, and if we need more, then I'll start digging some more up here. But that's kind of just it's a process. Got a freaking rhino tire over here. We were just watching whole movies last night and up in mom and dad's house, and I think we got these tires in 2008 is when we got them. What was I was like 19 in 2008. But all right, I'll try to set you all up for a little bit of a time lapse, and then we'll see how this goes. Set up real quick for y'all. Something like that. I don't know. It'll be all right. Let me raise it up a little bit. There we go. All right. Battery will probably die, or that thing will get hot, or something will happen. So. So that's 4 buckets. I'm not sure how much to put in this thing, but I think 4 buckets. I don't want to take a chance of freaking breaking this thing in half or something stupid. If that goes up with, I've actually never used one of these on my own, but I think I'll do 4 buckets at a time. It is gonna take a minute to do this. We'll go over to the house and dump it real quick. Be back. All right, that's the first load. So I think I'm just gonna keep obviously dumping. I'm trying to square off right here, so I want to go straight across here. There's that drain lengthened. I didn't show you all that, but the other 2, there's the green ones right there. I got the wrong freaking size pipe originally yesterday, but it's 4-inch sewer pipe. See a green one over there, and then there's another. Look at the other green one there. There's another green one right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but so I told you all the plan yesterday. We're gonna try to level all this and then square this up. See how this is rounded right here. All this needs to go that way, because I want to be 30 feet from the edge of the house to here, and maybe a little bit wider than 30. And then I don't think I'm gonna put gravel on it this year. Just let all this stuff settle over the winter, and then see how it's going to do, because some of the loads, like this is a lot of dirt, but a lot of that pile over there is rock, and that's kind of what I want to, kind of help hold this, because this is like blacktop and concrete, and there's a lot of crap here, but we'll see how it does. So I'm probably just going to keep making trips, so I don't know how good of a thing it is to keep showing you all this or whatever, but I'm probably just going to keep making trips and see how far I can make it. Be back in a little bit. All right, day 2 of moving this dirt pile. We're down, I don't know, about 25% left. Moved dirt yesterday for about 5 or 6 hours, and it's Saturday today, so Garen's off, and he's moving the skid steer. Thing's making some, y'all hear that? I don't even know how to explain the noise. It's making a different noise. So they found out the trailer can hold about 3.5 scoops per load. So that's what we're dealing with. So Garen will dump 3.5 scoops in there, and then I take it over to the house and dump it. You wouldn't believe that pile used to go to the back of the skid steer right there. Y'all remember? And all of that dirt over at the house doesn't even look like we did anything. So Trey I thought he was joking around, but I guess he's serious. He wants to go back like 10 or 15 more feet towards that bush right there. So I don't know, I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, Sunday, and that's when we film all of our videos for the website and stuff tomorrow. So I'll try to get this pile moved today and see where we're at over at the house. But I think we're gonna need like all of this and another pile, like, I don't know, another 15 feet further than that. Probably what we had plus half the pile is what we're gonna need, I guess. It's unbelievable. The dirt doesn't go very far. But I mean, y'all see it's not, there's a lot of rock in it too, so. But that's what we've been doing. I didn't want to show you, it's just the same thing over and over again. Just fill it up, dump it, fill it up, dump it, fill it up, dump it. And that's kind of what we're doing. And then eventually it gets little hills over there, so we got to take the skid steer over there and push them over the hill and then keep dumping. So That's what we're doing. It will be nice though to have this extra parking back here, because if I ever get to put a garage, that's the whole point of this, behind the house. I'm gonna take a lot of the parking away from me. I mean, we'll try to put like the truck and Amy's car in the garage and maybe the skid steer and some other stuff, but over at the house. But we're gonna lose parking for the skid steer trailer and stuff, but that's what we're gaining right here. So they can sit over here. There's the half scoop. So we'll go dump this and I'll show you what it looks like over at the house. All right, we'll go ahead and dump this one. Hard to see. That's kind of where we're at though. Doesn't look like we know hardly anything. See, this is the dirt piles that end up around the edges that we got to push over with the skid steer. But I'll show you here in a second so I get this thing down. Come on. Come on. All right. So, you know, obviously from the dirt line backs, I mean, we've gained a lot. That's the one pipe I extended, and that coupling's like back here or something. So I mean, we've added, you know, 4, 5, 6 feet maybe, something like that. But I'm trying to square all of this off because the garage, like I said, I want it 30 feet from that wall to here, which I think 30 is about like right where my foot's at, but we're gonna need a lot more because all this is gonna of course settle. So there's like, and that one drain that I really didn't extend, just the tit of it's poking out right now. So that's gonna get, I need to put a 90 on that and shoot that down the hill a little bit. But so this is kind of, and we haven't even started here. So I mean, there's just a lot of fill that needs to be added. So probably maybe bring another one over here and dump it here until these hills get too tall, and then just keep dumping around the edges and have him come over here. But that's the process. Just wanted to update y'all. Well, it's nice and windy. Not sure how long it's been. I think it's been like freaking 4 or 5 days or something, but it rained and then we're letting it dry out and blah blah blah. But this is where we're at now. All the dirt is over at my house now, so I got all that stuff. So I got to pick some of that little crumbs up from loading it into the trailer. All that's up, and this is where we are in Trey's backyard. So I've been doing a lot of this stuff off camera because it's so repetitive. You know, I don't want you all to get completely bored with it, but I said it like a couple times, this is a lot bigger project than I thought it was going to be. Moved all the dirt over to my house, and I still need probably that pile that was over there, but like half of that. So I still need a lot of dirt. So I think we're gonna go back, I don't know how much further, maybe like 6 more feet. I think 6 more feet back into that hill might give me enough dirt to finish over at the house. Because I've been dumping it, and you know, it's such a big hill, every load looks like you really didn't do much. But I almost have it squared up now. I just need to go around and put it on the edge all the way around, because it's going to obviously sink, and I want it to sink to where it's going to be level. So I want it higher than, you know, that it's supposed to be. But we're definitely getting there. But I think I'm going to try to go back maybe to, I don't know, maybe to where the grass starts right before that tree. So take all of this out, and then, you know, across all the way across here. So, and then And I did dig some of this out up through here. Where's that? Still a little bit muddy, but not bad. So this line through here, you know, trying to make that straight or whatever. But in all reality, what would look awesome down through here is that retaining wall, but all the way down through here. It's windy as crap out, and all the way down through here. But, you know, that's expensive. So I think we're still just gonna do the, whatever that's called, the railroad ties, but that's up to Trey, whatever he wants to do. And then, you know, we still have to get all of the gravel because he wants to re-gravel this whole driveway. You can kind of tell how high it used to be by that right there. It used to be, I don't know, 5 inches higher. That's how much it's sunk over around this side, but hopefully y'all can hear me with this. Looks like it's gonna start a tornado is gonna start around here. Freaking man. Let me get over to the house, but I've been going, I don't know how many days in it so far, but like I said, you know, normally I only go a couple hours a day, but it's Saturday today, and it's supposed to rain tonight about 6 or 7, but it's about 12 right now. I think it might rain a little sooner. Kind of looking cloudy. This is where we're at down here. It's definitely getting closer. So obviously, you know, I want it level off of this straight out, so it's definitely come a long way. But you know, put the dirt around this and make all this level. But this is all the, was that dirt in the backyard. Hopefully y'all can even hear me. But my drains are getting almost to where they're covered up again. There's that, there's another one right there. So I think I'm just going to continue to go this way and until I go to Home Depot and get some more PVC and extend them, but probably gonna have to extend that one too a little bit. Those two are good, but this is where we're at. You see it's kind of sloping down right here, so I got it squared off pretty well right now. Got a bike riding up the hill. Wow, that's a steep hill. But it's pretty squared off now, but I need to, all this needs to come up like 3 feet to make this kind of level with the driveway, and then straight around through here. But there's some of the, cut some trees, and not some trees, just this brush crap down a little bit. Take this back to the fire pit, and then I think we should be good. But I'll go ahead and get started again. I think I'm gonna start digging on Trey's, taking more out. And I might just put it directly in the trailer instead of making a pile. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we're getting there. Alrighty, it's been about four and a half hours later. We are moving dirt again. This is the Michael's in the skid steer now. But I went back like 3, probably 4 more feet over there and got this pile. It's about half of what we had before. So, and Brian's trailer, I think I said it before, but it can handle 3.5 bucket loads. So it takes a minute to get all this dirt back over to the house. But I'm just kind of going back a little bit at a time, and then putting it here in a pile and seeing where this will go over at the house, and then kind of make a decision. But that's the process of moving dirt from one place to another. So we'll be back. Alrighty, freaking, I don't know, I think it's been a couple of weeks. The weather around here is freaking nuts. It went from 65 and sunny, you know, maybe down to 60 and sunny, but it hasn't been, you know, too cold. This process so far has been like, I don't know, a couple weeks or so, something like that. But then all of a sudden the weather broke and it went down into 30s. It snowed, rain. It was a freaking mess for a while. But talking to Amy, we had to take the footage off of this card so we could go on that trail riding over to, when we went trail riding to Haspin. So she man, she looked at all the footage so far, and it's like an hour long. So it's probably gonna break this up into a couple videos, but I kind of want to show you where we're at so far. Right now it's the day before Thanksgiving, and it was pretty nice out. Mom's home. She's off. My mom's a substitute teacher, so she's off school today, and she took the baby and has been watching her. So Amy's running errands to Sam's and getting stuff for Thanksgiving and all of that. And today I got out and kept going a little bit, but just want to show you where we're at so far, and then you know, on the next video we'll pick up where we left off. But I can't remember what I've shown and everything, but this is what the back of my house looks like so far. This is kind of the line that I want right here. See this line right here? It's not looking too bad. Got it raised a little bit higher than the driveway for it to settle. Probably gonna put a little bit more over here, honestly, but see this line right here, and then I need to add some right there. I'll show you in a second. I got extended the drains again for like the 5th time, but need to add some over there, and then we're going to follow the woods line up into there, up into the yard, and kind of, you know, grade it out a little bit. So this line's pretty good through here, you know, pretty good through here. I think this drain's going to be okay. It's for that drain. And then right here, I actually stopped dumping this big hole because the drain for the gutter got covered. So, and I didn't have PVC, so I ran to Lowe's this morning and extended that drain, and then extended this drain, and then extended that drain, and then those two should be fine because I'm not going that far back in the woods. But so this line needs to, all of this, you know, this needs to be filled in right here. But probably go a little bit further back in here, maybe to this little, can't see that little tree right there, and then start coming up through here like this, and then up through the woods. You know, you can kind of see I need to go like, geez, oh Pete's, like 10 feet that way further, but it's coming along. The whole point of this is to make this more accessible. You know, we keep different stuff in there sometimes. Right now it's just all the merchandise for the giveaway, but this, you know, what you saw when the video started, this used to be a freaking cliff. So trying to make this better to where, you know, this is more accessible around here. It's already looking better, you know, gravel, we need gravel and stuff, of course, but you know, something like that, it's looking a little better. Probably should have took the picture back here, because this is a pretty big difference. But, and then, you know, get these freaking trailers out of the yard and crap, get the truck out of the yard, that would be nice. But I dug behind Trey's a little bit today. He came out and looked at it, and I think we should be good. I got another, I'll walk over there in a second, another huge pile of dirt, and that's to touch all this stuff up I just showed you, y'all, and then kind of go from there. But I'll be back in a second when we get over to Trey's. And then this is where we're at back here. Mom's got the baby on their back porch, watching the baby. Oh, Dad's cover came off the Miata. But I think we're pretty close back here. No expert at this stuff for sure, but so that retaining wall, there's a retaining wall right there. Of course, Trey's not exactly sure what he's going to do yet. We were kind of starting an idea of maybe doing a retaining wall out of the railroad ties, but I don't know, kicking around a few different things. You know, this gravel back here is probably going to be a lot, you know, like $3,000 or something stupid. So he's talking about maybe just doing gravel now for a while, and then maybe doing a wall down the road. But so I kind of tried to dig the hill back a little bit so it doesn't kind of collapse in on the gravel. But, you know, obviously no idea what I'm doing. But So this line got really screwed up. I went in there. When you hook onto this dirt, huge clumps will fall out, and it's hard to keep a straight line. I did a better job back there, but here I got too far in back here, and then I started coming up here, and I'm like, crap, there's this freaking tree right here, and if I get any further in, I'm going to start getting into the roots of that, and I don't want that to die and then freaking fall on the garage or something stupid. So I think the plan, you know, whatever wall I come up with, run it straight through here and just keep it straight right there. And then the dirt that we have left over here, use that as backfill, and then gravel and stuff to make this look better again. But I think anyways, you know, I don't know. But so pretty much this section from here to like all the way up to here is kind of screwed up. So might be able to see better on this side. See, it curves in right there, so it needs to, you know, basically all of that didn't need to come out, but because the edge of the driveway up there is, I mean, yeah, I just screwed up basically. So kind of got it swooping right now. You know, maybe he's kicking around the idea of maybe doing like a retaining wall, you know, with like those up there, all this back here. So kind of did that, and then you know, this little stuff needs picked up, but this line's pretty straight. Like I said, it's all kind of falling back that way. So I still haven't measured this, but you know, the whole point of this is to get these box trucks back here, so then you can come around the garage with, you know, a trailer or whatever you're pulling and not get stuck back here, because right now you get stuck when this all used to be, you know, hill. So then it also might be kind of nice because you know, you can put 2 or 3 trailers back here and Dad's car and the 2 box trucks, and it should be pretty nice when it's done, hopefully. But and then here's the dirt. You can actually see the dirt that I did today. It's still kind of wet, right? I don't know if you can see that or not on the camera, but right there back is what I did. So I think that's enough dirt to finish. I mean, it doesn't really do it justice on camera how big that is, but that's like I've had 2 piles that big, and then 1 pile twice as big as that. So a lot of dirt has gone over to my house for sure. But the plan is I'm going to take that over to the house, see where we're at, and there's no way I should need any more dirt than that. And hopefully there's still left some over there, and then we can use that for backfill for all the parts that I screwed up over there. So that's it. that's where we're at. Should be pretty sweet. Nice big parking lot. Trey said go all the way to the goat pen, but then we could just take all this dirt and level Mom and Dad's whole backyard. It'd be a lot more level. Mom's up there on the porch with the baby. I don't know if y'all saw the porch video, but we are back there like every day in the morning through the summer for 3 or 4 hours. So, but anyways, just wanted to give you an update. Amy wanted to break the video in half. Hopefully you all enjoy this. Leave a comment down below if you do enjoy it, because if you don't, obviously, you know, won't film the rest of it. But if you do, you know, maybe there'll be a part 2. Thanks a ton for all your guys' support, especially the real fans and not the trolls out there. Like I said, we're just like everybody else, so it's we're no better than anybody. You talk to some of these YouTubers, you know, we met them in person, and they think that they're better than you, or they're a better person because they do social media and all that kind of crap or whatever. You know, it's a bunch of bull crap. It doesn't matter if you're picking cans up on the side of the road. As long as you're making money and providing for your family, doing what you can, that's all that matters. But we seriously do appreciate you all. We're still running the giveaway course, and I actually forgot to mention that hoodies and shirts are back in stock on the website. We changed the design a little bit. This is the old design on the front. So the front of the shirt's different. There's a play button at the top, and then it says I don't have one on obviously, but it says .com on the bottom. So the front is a completely different design. The back is still the Hoss shirt for now, and it just says .com. And then on the hoodies, it's the same exact as the t-shirts, just, you know, the front's new. So they are new, but we are going to come up with another design, you know, down the road. It's just, you know, that's really expensive to do all this stuff, but still running it. Every $5 spent an entry to win. Appreciate you all more than you know. Subscribe here, subscribe to Ask the Bell Life, and then subscribe to the BellLife trailers. And you know, it's funny, I don't know if we're going to make a dedicated video on that or not, but there seems to be a lot of people that doesn't understand the point behind the BellLife trailers videos. You know, they're getting a million comments, people saying, why are we taking the hitting out, and you know, that's the best part and all that kind of stuff. Well, if you remember correctly, you know, we've done YouTube since 2016, and our original channel got deleted for those type of reasons. I don't know if you all saw it. Steve will do it. He's another huge YouTuber. You know, we're not even in the same ballpark, but his channel got deleted. So it's YouTube's very one-sided now, and it's not safe. So the reasoning behind the trailers is to give you all some of the content, you know, the stuff that we can show. And believe it or not, they actually already messed with the channel. They're making videos not suitable and age restricted, but you know, we're not going to stop. But we just want to show you all some of the BellLife. You know, can't show you all of the BellLife because that has to go on the website where we can't get in trouble. So anyways, rambling on enough. Thank you all a ton. We appreciate it. See you on the next one. And if I didn't say already, happy Thanksgiving.